Indiana Fever versus LA Sparks, a game that should have been about playoff battles and star power, instead turned into one of the most controversial nights in the WNBA this season. Caitlin Clark was furious. Sydney Colson went off. Fans were outraged, because what went down in this game has left everyone wondering. Are the referees corrupt? Was this game straight up rigged? Missed calls, phantom fouls, bizarre technicals. The officiating didn't just ruin the game, it flipped the entire narrative. So what really happened between the Fever, Sparks, and these so-called referees? And why are Colson and Clark leading the charge against the madness? Let's break it all down. This wasn't just any regular season game. Indiana Fever and LA Sparks, both battling for playoff positioning, both desperate to prove they belong. Caitlin Clark, the rookie phenom pulling record-breaking viewership, was ready to lead her team. Aaliyah Boston, the anchor in the paint, prepared to dominate. On the other side, LA's veterans locked in, trying to defend home court. The stage was set for a hard-fought, fair matchup. But what fans actually saw? A whistle show. And it didn't take long before things got ugly. From the opening tip, something felt off. Every single time Caitlin Clark tried to attack the rim, whistle, offensive foul. Meanwhile, Sparks defenders were bodying her, hand-checking her, even tripping her, and nothing was called. Aaliyah Boston couldn't breathe without getting whistled. 3 fouls in the first half, 2 of them on plays that replay showed were completely clean. And the Sparks? Oh, they were getting away with everything. Over-the-back rebounds, blatant travels, push-offs, all ignored. The most infamous moment came in the second quarter. Clark launched a 3, clear contact on her shooting arm. No call. Seconds later, the Sparks got a phantom foul and headed to the line. The foul count by halftime? Lopsided beyond belief. Fever fans were fuming. And Caitlin Clark? She was about to lose it. Caitlin Clark has been fiery all season. She's not afraid to speak her mind. But this game pushed her past the breaking point. After yet another drive where she was knocked to the ground with no whistle, Clark turned to the officials and shouted, "That's a foul! Call the game fair." Cameras caught everything. The arena roared in support. Social media blew up instantly. In the fourth quarter, when the Fever were mounting a comeback, the ref struck again, hitting Clark with a technical for simply throwing her arms up in frustration. Fans were stunned. Commentators were baffled. And Clark? She was boiling. For a player who has elevated the WNBA to new heights, the lack of respect from referees was a disgrace. And it wasn't just Clark who had enough. Enter Sydney Colson, the veteran guard for the Las Vegas Aces, known for her humor, her leadership, and her willingness to call things exactly how she sees them. Colson was courtside watching, live tweeting, and making her voice heard. She blasted the officiating in real time, posting, "This is embarrassing. Let them play." Caitlin can't even breathe without a whistle against her. During the post-game media session, Colson doubled down, saying, "The officiating is ruining the product. Fans came to see basketball, not a ref show." Her words echoed what millions of fans were thinking. The game was rigged, and the players had finally had enough. And the fans? Oh, they torched the league. Twitter's trending page lit up with hashtags. #rigged, #corrupt refs, #justice for Fever. One viral post read, "The refs aren't protecting Caitlin Clark, they're targeting her." Another, "The Sparks didn't beat the Fever, the refs did." TikTok edits showed every blown call side by side, racking up millions of views. Instagram Reels compared Caitlin's treatment in the WNBA to how stars are protected in the NBA. The message was clear. Fans saw bias, and they weren't staying quiet. The officiating wasn't just bad, it was suspicious. And the backlash wasn't letting up. So here's the big question. Why would the league allow this to happen? Some fans believe it's about markets. LA is a huge city, and having the Sparks in playoff contention means more money and more media. Others think it's about narrative control. Caitlin Clark and the Fever have been dominating headlines all season long. Maybe the league doesn't want her rising too fast, too soon, so they balance it out with officiating. Of course, the WNBA will never admit this. But when you see one team getting gift whistles all night, and the league's biggest star being punished for showing emotion, you can't help but question the integrity of the game. The fallout from this game is massive. For Caitlin Clark, it adds to her reputation as a fighter, someone who refuses to be silenced, even when the odds are stacked against her. For Sydney Colson, it proves once again that she's willing to stand up for players across the league, calling out the system when no one else will. And for the WNBA, the heat is on. Fans are demanding accountability, transparency, better officiating. Because if nights like this keep happening, the league risks its credibility at the very moment it's exploding in popularity. So here's the bottom line. The Indiana Fever versus LA Sparks game wasn't just a loss for Clark and her team. It was a loss for the league's credibility. Caitlin Clark went off. Sydney Colson went off. And fans around the world saw the same thing. Referees rigging a game that was supposed to be fair. Was it corruption? Was it incompetence? Either way, the damage is done. But what do you think? Was this just bad officiating? Or was the game actually rigged? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more WNBA breakdowns, and turn on notifications. Because trust me, this controversy, it's just getting started.